Oh, hey, look, my DoorDash delivery is here finally. Alright, I couldn't think of a good song to parody this episode, and maybe that's for the best, as they are always kind of turn out pretty cringe, so yeah. Promoted by Karin as an attainable luxury vehicle, the Asterope is the perfect car for the middle manager who knows deep down he'll never be a senior executive but can't quite bring himself to admit it yet. Alright, so I know I said I wanted to do some reviews on GTA 4 cars in GTA 4. So I went on GTA 4, recorded some clips, went into the editor, and the game crashed when I went to edit some clips. Maybe it's broken, maybe it's going to have a mod menu installed, I don't know. I left a message about it on the GTA 4 subreddit. I doubt it'll lead anywhere, but let's worth a shot. If I can't get it working, I'll just install the old GTA 4 pack to GTA 5, which adds all of the GTA 4 vehicles to GTA 5. I specifically wanted to review them in GTA 4 because the handling is drastically different to the cars in 5, but whatever. If the Class A SA is the Toyota Corolla of GTA 5, then the Karin Asterope is the Toyota Camry of GTA 5. No, literally, it's based on a Camry. This car looks pretty slow and mundane, but I was really surprised by the performance. It's a shame there's no customization options for this car. You probably noticed that the car is a bit lower than usual. I used the old tried and true shooting the rims with a sniper rifle glitch here. It makes the car look better, honestly, as even with lower suspension, it looks off. According to my roommate, this old glitch has existed even in the 3D universe as well. Since GTA 5 is the debut title of this car, the Asterope has no history. As mentioned earlier, it's based on the XV40 Toyota Camry/Orion, the Orion being the Australian exclusive along with other Asian markets. The Camry could be had with a small selection of engine choices. For 4-cylinder engines, you could get a 2-liter 1AZ FV with 145 horsepower, a 2.4-liter 2AZ FV with 160 horsepower. There was also a hybrid version of the 2AZ engine as well, and a 2.5-liter 2AR FV which made 180 horsepower. All the engines were also included variable valve timing, pretty similar to Honda's VTEC system. A V6 was also offered, making around 300 horsepower. A variety of transmission options were also offered, from a 4-speed automatic to a 6-speed manual. I'm fairly certain the 6-speed was only offered on the TRD model, and I'm not even sure we got the TRD model over here, or any kind of real performance model to begin with for the Camry. Now these specs somewhat coincide with the Asterope. In-game badging and models shows this car is equipped with a 3.5-liter V6, and that it is also front-wheel drive. But that is not true. The engine model is a double overhead cam, turbocharged inline 4. This is a bit confusing, but I do believe if Rockstar had made a V6 model, they would have put it in this car. But what baffles me is the front-wheel drive badging. Did they mean to make this car front-wheel drive? Because it's clearly rear-wheel drive. Let's see. Either way, for a car that looks so mundane, however, the acceleration is quite excellent. Not as quick as the Fudo from last episode, but still quite quick. It actually beats the Asea by nearly a second. Only second to the Stanier, still one of my favorites among the class. I will say for a car in the sedans class in this price range, that's pretty good actually. Handling is also very excellent too. For a rear-wheel drive car, it kind of feels like an all-wheel drive car. There's hardly any oversteer in hard corners. It takes corners quite well, and with such a quick, peppy engine, it can still help you recover pretty quickly if you do wipe out at all. But you're probably thinking, why do I like this car? It's so mundane. Honestly, you could have had a sunroof. Look, I got a thing for them. Maybe it's to make up for my real-life cars not having them, but think about it. How many cars in this game actually have sunroofs? The only ones I can name currently is the Stratum and the Blister Compact. I wanted to keep one of these things in my garage in GTA Online years ago, but was disappointed by the lack of features. It makes up for it though, by being a surprisingly decent and fast car. While I wouldn't recommend this for races, it ranked 13th out of 28th on Broky's top ranking list, by the way. It would make a great quote-unquote daily for driving in free mode. Sure, some people might call you poor, I guess, but they'll be surprised at how quick this Karinmobile can be. Sure, it's not a looker, but I've always tried to find ways to make cars, even the most boring ones, look cool. Except for the Premier. That car can't be saved, unfortunately. 2011 Karin Asterope, the official Karin car of GTA 5. Alright, that's the end of my script. Now, I'm not sure if it's called Asterope or Asterope or... I looked in the trivia section of the wiki, and apparently Asterope is a reference to Subaru, the little stars on the badging, as well as one of the trim levels for the Subaru Legacy, which, by the way, Toyota owns a stake into Subaru now, so that kind of makes sense why it's based on Toyota. So yeah, that was kind of interesting. I was a bit surprised with this car, honestly. I was wanting to review it for a while, but it just... I think, like I said, I never liked this car a lot because it didn't have a lot of cool upgrades you can get. Maybe there's a mod out there that like adds like, you know, body kits and stuff to it, but it's a pretty mundane looking car. Now granted, I'm mundane to my middle name really as far as the series goes, so, you know. But yeah, as far as the GTA 4 video, my vehicle I wanted to do was the Dinka Hakumai, which is a Honda Accord, third generation Honda Accord with the pop-up headlights. You know, it's based on one of those, and it's one of my favorite cars from the game. One of my favorite front-wheel drive cars, only second, of course, to the Ballista Compact. Fun fact about GTA 4 cars and our front-wheel drive, they tend to like to spin their tires a lot for some reason, which is kind of funny. But yeah, I had like a bunch of clips already ready to go. I was going to have an intro. I played Kino's Grupa Krove because that's one of the songs from the game, you know, GTA 4. But when I tried editing the clips, it started loading in the clip, and then the game crashed. So I'm not sure why. Like I said, I left a note on, you know, the GTA 4 subreddit. I doubt anybody will answer my question because I looked up someone else's issue doing the same thing. Nobody answered. So that's great. But yeah, that's basically it for this review. It's been a lot shorter than the last couple I've done, but there's not really much to talk about with this car, honestly. It's a good car, don't get me wrong. I was really surprised by how fast it was for just such a mundane and boring looking car. Just considering some of the other sedans in the class that look more sporty are actually slower, like the Intruder or even the Primo. That's even slower than this thing. So I was a bit surprised, honestly. But yeah, that's basically it for this video. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button. If you didn't enjoy it, tell me how to improve my videos, I guess, so I can get better at this crap. So anyway, guys, I will see you guys next time. So yeah, more than likely my next video might be that GTA 4 car if I install the 4-pack. So I'm gonna wait a couple days to see if I get responses for that post. So my next video will be probably another car on GTA 5. If I don't get responses from the GTA 4 subreddit question, I'll download the 4-pack for GTA 5 and just review the cars in GTA 5 and kind of work from there, I guess. So yeah. And until next time, have a good one.